Hi, I Terry S. Pearson. Today I want to review TV Sony XBR65X850B 4K Ultra HD 120Hz 3D Smart LED TV. Beautiful 4K television, but with some flaws that are not so insignificant. Pros. Picture is outstanding. Colors and blacks are very good, better than average non-plasma screens. Upscaling 1080p, 24p only, is surprisingly good. Plenty of features. Looks good, small bezel, I personally like the stand. Cons. Startup time is annoying. If you want to change inputs or access a menu after turning the TV on, you have to wait 15 to 30 seconds while it powers on. And then for a further 15 to 30 seconds after that the remote inputs are clunky and delayed, like a computer that is low on memory. Input lag is around 30 to 40 milliseconds at best in game mode. 100 plus ms at its worst in sport mode. This is an issue because if you have your audio going to a separate audio system, which most people do, and are watching in sport mode, if you're into the image smoothing features, you get lag between picture and audio, which is very significant. Basically you hear people talk before their mouths move on screen. This issue can be solved if you just have your audio go into the TV first, and then use the audio output of the TV to send the signal to your audio system. There is a decent amount of backlight bleed around the corners especially, however the backlight, it's actually edge lit, will dim when the screen is completely black to make it less noticeable. I only ever actually notice it on things like PS3 loading screens when it's mostly black, but with a little white text on screen or something, in which case the backlight won't dim because there's something on screen. After owning this TV for about a month, those are the things which have stood out to me. Everything else is either as expected like so-so TV speakers, lots of inputs, etc., or not really used like the apps and stuff. There are also a couple of issues I've had with my TV that I believe are specific to mine in particular and probably aren't an issue on most other people's TVs. They are: 3D is awful. I believe the right 1/3 of my screen is improperly polarized, making both eyes' images visible to both eyes when wearing the polarized, passive, 3D glasses. The left 2/3 of the screen look great in 3D, only one of the two images is visible to each eye. But both images can be seen with both eyes on the right 1/3 of the screen. It's beyond the ghosting that is expected with passive 3D, there's almost no polarization at all. The right 1/3 of the screen looks the same with the glasses on as it does with the glasses off. It completely ruins the 3D experience. However, I never really use the 3D function anyway, so I didn't feel it was worth the hassle of trying to get a replacement or repair. Hopefully this issue is not present on all of their TVs. The bezel does not sit flush with the screen all the way around the frame. The left 1/2 of the bottom bezel comes out away from the screen and does not sit straight and flush with the screen like it does the rest of the way around. This makes the edge lighting visible if you are looking down into it. However, not really an issue at normal viewing angle, and only noticeable when walking by the TV. Overall, I've kept my TV because the issues are not, in my opinion, worth the hassle of trying to get it repaired/replaced. When I'm sitting on my couch playing PS3 or watching TV or a movie, I am having a very enjoyable experience. I don't use 3D, but that polarization issue on my TV would completely ruin the TV for anyone who uses it. The bezel issue is cosmetic and only noticeable if you look for it. Definitely not an issue when I'm immersed in what I'm watching. You can read more customer reviews, visit to site link below.